Hey guys, it's Taylor, and this week our topic is boys. So I decided to do things that boys do that girls hate. I'll start with the little simpler ones. Boys do not wear too much cologne. Like one or two spray plus deodorant is plenty. You don't need to douse your whole self in cologne. That just gives girls headaches and smells awful. Like, we just want to get as far as away from you if you're wearing too much cologne. Perfect amount is how you get the ladies. Next. I don't know about you, but personally, I hate when you talk about your exes. As much as girls say, "Oh, so how many girls have you kissed?" Or, "Ooh, how far have you gone with a girl?" We don't want to know. And also, if we're talking to you, don't bring up your ex. Don't say, "Oh yeah, one time my ex." No. Don't. That is the worst possible way to start a sentence. Do not say that. Ever. Anyways, next. Checking out other girls. If you're with your girlfriend or with a potential girlfriend, you better not be checking out other girls. Like, if you're walking around the mall and a hot girl walks past, and trust me, we know when attractive girls walk past, and we check you glancing over and checking her out, like, we're not gonna say anything, but inside, that just doesn't fly with us. So just don't do it and keep your eyes on your own girl. Next. Manners. We need guys that have manners. If you don't have manners, that is such a turnoff. Like, little things count for girls, like holding open doors and just little things like that just always make our day. Next. Oh, this is a big one. First off, not texting first. Boys, I hate to break it to you, but girls won't text you first. They just won't. I mean, if you're dating a girl, maybe occasionally, but if you first want to talk to a girl, you need to be the first one to text, because girls aren't going to text you first. They're just not. And another thing is when you don't respond. I hate waiting and waiting for you to respond. Like, is it really that hard to send a 30-second text message saying, "Hey, I'm going to do homework, so I probably won't respond for another 2 hours." That's perfectly fine, then I know you're doing homework. And if you just don't respond for 2 hours, I don't know what you're doing. And I mean, that kind of sounds stalkerish, but girls' minds, they like to wander. They like to wander. Wander in many different places. Many different places that you don't like us to wander to. But guess what? They do anyways. So you should just eliminate that wandering by just sending a quick, doesn't have to be that long text message saying, "Hey, I gotta go do my homework," or "I have to go to work," or something like that. Other than just not responding, because then we're like checking our phone every 2 seconds to see if you responded, and that's not cool. Alright. Next. Not making time for your girl. Guys, I hate to break it to you, but you need to make time for her. Because girls like to see our man, and if you're always hanging out with your bros, like, that's not cool. I mean, we respect that, and you don't have to hang out with us every day, but if you're hanging out with your bros like 7 times in 7 days and your girlfriend none, then that's a little problem. But I mean, we respect you gotta have your bro time. We know that. Don't worry. Girls, we gotta have our girl time. But you can't just leave her hanging. You gotta include her. And another leads me to my next point. When they don't make an effort. I hate it when a guy doesn't make an effort. If I have to plan all of our events that we go to, and if I have to ask him every single time to hang out, I hate it and I get sick of it. I seriously stop making an effort and say, "We'll see each other when you start making the effort." Because, I mean, I like seeing you, but I hate making all the effort. So just make the effort. It doesn't take that long. Like, don't send me a text message saying, oh, I'm not doing anything Friday. That's cool. Send me a text message saying, hey, I'm not doing anything Friday, so you want to hang out? That's a little more efforty and clearly making an effort because you're asking me if you want to hang out other than saying, oh, I'm not doing anything. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? Yeah, exactly. So make the effort. Next, when you're not paying attention. If you're going to talk to me, if you're going to text me, please pay attention, because I would rather not talk to you if you're not going to pay attention, because I hate it when they don't pay attention, because if you don't pay attention, then that just means I take it that I'm not important, and that's how all girls take it, that we're just not important because you didn't pay attention. But so if you're going to text me or talk to me, please pay attention, because I could be saying something important that I want you to remember. And then if you don't remember it, I'm gonna get mad. And that's just how girls work. Which brings me to my last and final thing, forgetting. Kind of goes back to the not paying attention, but girls, we remember everything. Everything we say to you, everything we do, everything. So if we say something to you, and then the next day, you forget it, that's gonna be bad. Because we remember everything. And so you really need to start remembering stuff. If you need to write it down, that's the best way. Because not paying attention leads to forgetting things. And forgetting things leads to not a happy person. Boys, if you're going to take anything out of this, just remember, okay, don't wear too much cologne. Don't talk about your ex. Don't check out girls in front of her. Text first, text back. Make time and an effort for your girl if you want to keep her. Pay attention to her and what she says, and don't forget what she says. I know I kind of went on a rant, but you know, it's kind of needed. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll see you next week.